Well, it's that time again. Today on Working Man's Outdoor Adventures, we're going turkey hunting. Well, we saw quite a few scrapes and licking branches broken off. So I've got the privilege today of going out hunting with Mr. Woody Jackson, one of the owners of J&J Outdoors. And Woody, I've never been turkey hunting before, so you got anything for me today?
Yes, sir. We're going to go in this afternoon, see if we can't roost some birds. There's plenty of them gobbling out there. They've been henned up, but we'll go in this afternoon. We might even get one on the ground this afternoon.
All right.
We'll give it a shot, and I'll do my best to.
All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm going to get changed. Go throw my camo on. Let's hit the road.
We'll go.
All right. Sounds good. Well, Woody, that's why they call it Working Man's Outdoor Adventures. I was supposed to be here about 40 minutes ago, and you know how it goes. Got pulled into a last-minute meeting and held me over, but I think we still got a little bit of daylight left. What do you think?
I think we'll be good. You know, a lot of times in the afternoon when you go to roost one, you can. Sometimes they're going to get real close to where they want to roost, and you get set up. You can kill one of them. You know, it's a good chance we could kill one this afternoon. If not, we'll put him to bed for in the morning.
There we go. Well, why don't you walk me through kind of how this is going to work this afternoon?
Well, it's getting late, but we got plenty of time. That's what we'll do is we'll just slip out the logging roads. We'll call a little bit. We'll listen. If we get one to gobble, we'll go ahead and set up on him. If not, we'll put him to bed in the morning. And if we do get on one and he comes in, I'm going to cut to him. I don't want to shoot him while he's strutting. I want to run his head up, and I'll cut to him. He runs his head up. I'm going to kill him. We'll take the bird.
All right.
Hopefully we can do that this afternoon.
All right.
Ready?
This was my first time turkey hunting, and I'll tell you what, it was great having Woody show me how he usually goes about roosting a gobbler. Well, we went out tonight and we tried to roost some birds and covered a lot of ground, did a lot of calling, and I think we heard a couple hens. Is that right?
Right at dark, yeah, I think they flew up.
Okay. What we got tomorrow?
Well, we didn't have any luck roosting them. That don't mean they're not there. We've had some pressure this week. There's been some birds killed. We know they're there. We got pictures, trail cam pictures of them just recently. We know they're there. They're gobbling. So we'll just go back in the morning, set up, slip in, see what happens. We got 700 acres out here at J&J Outdoors, so we got plenty of places. And, got some places I'm letting you know about. So we'll do good in the morning.
We'll get some birds.
Get on turkey.
All right, sounds good. Good morning. We're back out here where we ended up last night. And Woody, we're gonna walk on down and see if we can't get any gobble.
Yeah, we'll go down to this first ridge and hardwoods back in there. Guys said yesterday they were gobbling back down in there, and I know earlier in the week I had 2 gobbling back behind us. Once we go down and set up. If they're gobbling here, we'll be there. If not, we can slip back down the road and set up on these birds.
All right, let's go get after them. The birds were out there, but we just couldn't get any turkeys to talk to us. It didn't take me long to realize that quiet birds make for a long day of turkey hunting. After calling for about 45 minutes, we decided to try our luck at a different location. We called for almost an hour without hearing anything. We were really set up for the turkey to come in on our left, but all of a sudden a huge gobbler came charging in right in front of us. By the time we were able to get a camera on him, he was down the hill to our left and he was gone. I think it took all Woody had not to shoot that bird himself. Well, Woody, we had a great morning out here so far. Gosh, we set up and we had a hen come in about 60 yards, and things kind of slowed down a little bit. We got up and changed locations. Had a good-looking tom come in. Unfortunately, we didn't get a shot on him. New to hunting out here, new to turkey hunting. Seen a lot of different things. Kind of walk me through what's going on out here.
Well, the first thing I want to tell you, hunting turkeys a long time, I have a new respect for hunting on camera, because that, you know, that was tough this morning. And he actually, he just didn't gobble. He walked in. He just walked in on us, and there's nothing we could really do.
Yeah, we had trouble getting him on camera. He was, the way he came in, he was between, you and I were between the camera and he, the tom, so it was difficult. We just never got him on film.
Yeah, and you know, it's hot, it's windy, it's a front coming in, and you know, they're just not gobbling, so you just basically set up blind and you call, and he walks in, you can't hear him walking, he's not making any calls, and next thing you know, yeah, you're right, we're between, you know, where we need to be, so
right.
It just didn't work out.
Well, we got a whole afternoon ahead of us. What do you say we get back out and see if we can't get one?
Sounds good to me. We'll get out and walk, see if we can get one started somewhere.
We set up in several other locations throughout the day without any luck. We decided to set up on a fence row overlooking a field which ran by the road. After calling for about 90 minutes, we finally heard a gobbler respond far to our left. That's all it took to get my heart racing. The next time we heard him, he was clearly closer and moving towards us. My adrenaline really started pumping, and just then a truck stopped down the road in front of us. It was a dad catching butterflies with his daughter. It was heartbreaking to know that we missed our chance at that gobbler, but it was kind of cool to see some nice family bonding time. But I mean, all the butterflies in all the world, they had to stop right in front of us in our field. To save a little bit of face, we were at least able to call a hen across the street after they left. Well, Woody, we're back out this morning. I'm excited to be out here. It's a beautiful morning. It was, what, 2 weeks ago, last time we were able to get out. We hunted hard, put good 13 hours in out in the field. The birds just weren't talking to us. I mean, we had a couple come in, but they were quiet coming in. What are you seeing out here these last couple days?
Well, it's greened up a whole lot. The birds have been hunted pretty good. They're, you know, a lot of folks are calling, hunting them. So we're coming to a new farm. I was here yesterday. I had 5 or 6 gobbling over here. We'll just go in this morning to set up. It's real windy, but we'll just set up and see what happens.
We weren't having any luck at our first location, so we decided to move. While we were walking, we heard a gobbler that sounded like he was only about 50 yards inside the woods. We jumped right in there and set up. All right, the good news is this morning we're hearing some gobbling. We set up early this morning, heard some off in the distance, thought we'd get them come in. They never came in. We're actually heading back to another field. We heard one gobble off to our right, so we snuck down in, set up, and there's a creek that runs along there, a creek bed, and it kind of forks, and we think he took the other way. So we're gonna let this spot lay low for a little while here. We're gonna go try another spot, come back, and maybe that time will be done and be looking for another hen. That was awesome. That was awesome. We pulled up the truck and just got out, and a big tom, full strut right across the road right there. He ducked off over to the left field, and he just sat there. So we took up there and kind of stalked him and come over that ridge, and if I'd have spotted him first, I might have got a shot, but he had a hen with him, and long story short, he ended up taking off on us. So it's exciting. You don't think of stalking down a turkey when you're hunting them, but it's a good time. We headed to another farm and jumped in Woody's Polaris to see if we could find an active bird. They had to be out there. We just weren't able to get a bird to gobble, so unfortunately we decided to call it a day and come out and try again the next weekend. This was an exciting morning. We had several times going, but we just couldn't get any to commit. We knew we only had one more weekend in the turkey season to get that big bird. We're back this morning, J&J Outdoors, last weekend of turkey season. It's been a great season. We've only been able to get away 4 mornings. Woody, it's greened up quite a bit. Looks like we're going to battle some adversity this morning. But what do you think we got out there?
Well, we'll just slip in and we'll let the birds start this morning, and we'll try to get as close to them as we can, see what we can make happen. It's going to be tough, but we'll give it a shot.
All right, well, we're glad to have you this morning, and we'll go out and see if we can't see any birds. I'll tell you what, I really thought we were going to get this bird in. Woody threw everything he had at him, but we just couldn't get the gobbler away from the hen he was with. We had a great time during turkey season, and we got to put in 4 good hunts. We had our fair share of close calls, but just weren't able to close the deal. It was a great learning experience for me, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to have hunted next to Woody. This turkey season, Woody taught me everything he knew about turkey hunting, and really there were 3 lessons that I walked away with. The first is that you have to prepare for the hunt. I came here to chew bubblegum and kill turkeys, and I'm all out of bubblegum. The second is that sometimes you just have to get into the thick of things. And third, and most of all, sometimes you just have to blend in with the birds. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Working Man's Outdoor Adventures.
This is our blooper section. The camera's rolling. I just told him that, we didn't call it a bird, we called it Sasquatch Bigfoot. That ain't on, is it? We'll take care of you later on, so you watch that camera.
Right in front of this. I hope you...
What do you think about Working Man Outdoors?
Oh, Lord. That's all I can say.